Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And a wide open look for Payne. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payne's got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee is a loss to the Celtics. Outside, Smart. And it's off from three-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Floats it up for MP. Morant with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Bane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Free throw good, Bane. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. But there's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title, and you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Take a look at the Suns. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Prince kicks to Green. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. Outguarded by Giannis.
No chance. Giannis, too much lane.
Some changes for Memphis. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Smart. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Here's Pippen. Outside, Payne. Pippen sets a screen for Payne. To Wells, 5 to shoot. Pippen with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
MP, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. Here's Bane. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Wells in the corner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. MP against Pippen. Over Prince. And that one hits back iron. Bucks trail by 17. Back to Hunter. Portis is screen on Pippen. Back to Portis. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Prince kicks to Middleton. To the inside. Hunter, no good. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Celtics in Boston. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Up top, Pippen. Covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Aldama. No good from outside. Desmond Bain getting it done for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
That might be a good thing. Maybe that crash saved their asses, bro.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
We've got Jaren Jackson. Wells is out there with Pippen. Then it's G.G. Jackson. And it's Aldama with the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jackson passes to Jackson. And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find...
Oh, MP slamming it down.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Knicks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Jackson, he's checked in for Green. Bucks trail by 16. Prince with a screen on Pippen. MP passes to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hunter's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Jackson finds Jackson. Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Middleton. Here he goes. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Jackson against Middleton. Back to Jackson. Jackson dishes to Wells. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pippen with a wide open look. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Middleton against Pippen. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Jackson kicks to Wells. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Buffs jacked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Prince. Portis sets the pick for Hunter. To the left wing. Portis finds MP. And here's Middleton. Shot clock at 6. MP, that's for 2. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Memphis leading by 16. Jackson passes to Pippen. Pass to Huff. Outside Jackson. Drains the three-pointer. Jackson's got 9.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
MP up top. He's got 7. You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee. It keeps him with the Bucks until, what, 2027, I think.
Exactly, and it provides the Bucks with stability moving forward. And there was talk, if Giannis Antetokounmpo tests free agency in the summer of 2025, what does that hold for their future? But he commits. He made a strong statement in committing. But at the end of the day, Kevin, getting to the finals and winning another championship is the goal.
And they thought, Shams, that Dame was going to be maybe that thing that triggered that, but it certainly didn't play out that way.
Drew Holiday gets traded, and they clearly missed him. But with Damian Lillard and Giannis, you know you have a chance to at least compete for a championship.
Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Wells. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton hits them both.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
Lillard against Morant. Plays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pippen with the steal. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Lillard finds Middleton. And he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Chris Middleton.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Outside Jackson. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 17. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Sean's to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Changes for Memphis. Jackson is checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Pippen. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Hunter's checked in. Portis a screen on Smart. Hunter kicks to Jackson. Lillard outside. MP deciding where to go with it. Portis a screen on Smart. Hunter for 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Oh, the lob to Smart. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Morant passes to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 11.
Yeah, this is why you got to stay up on Bain or pay the price.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Smart. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. MP fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Pass to Lillard. Outside Jackson. Now here's MP. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by MP. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Inside, here's Jackson. Outside for Smart. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Smart's got 5 points so far.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Bucks.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Stolen by Jackson. Hillard against Smart. Morant outside. Jackson, a screen on Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 10.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Hunter on the wing. Tries a 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Back to Jackson. Smart passes to Jackson. Here's Bain. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to bring any videos on the air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
For stopping by, and we'll see you some other time, all right?
That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
No good on that one. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I'll never do it again in my life. The only time I'd ever get my hair braided is if I did it on stream for a bit. But
and he sinks the second. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. When you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long. For Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Jackson dishes to Middleton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring when Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
He misses the free throw. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football. They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Let's talk about the scoring data.
Takes it off the glass. Edie's got his third bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson with it. Now, Antetokounmpo, guarded by Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but there's no replacement for hustle and effort.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Some people are comparing this. So let me show you these 3 points. All right.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo. Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Payne finds Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Here's Jackson with the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Morant against Hunter. Jackson. And they get it back. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jackson's got 9 points now in the quarter. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Wells, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Grizzlies 4th.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
The 3 from Morant. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Bain. Stolen by Middleton. Now here's Jackson. He's covered closely. Kicks it down to Middleton. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Got a piece of it. Morant left side. Misses the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Now here's Morant for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 19 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
MP kicks to Jackson. Here's Middleton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
Pippen's checked in for the Grizzlies, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Green, he's checked in for Jackson, and the Grizzlies leading by 23. Out to the right wing. Here's Wells. A kick out to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 4. Pippen for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Middleton. MP outside. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. Shot from the low block. And that one, good. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Lopez. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Took him no time at all on that one. Pippen's got 13.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Marcus Smart. What's new there, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He told me that it looks like a bruised tailbone and that he's in some pain. Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Pippen. Kick out to Giannis. Off target from three-point range.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Wells. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Middleton looking it over. That shot no good. Great D that time from Bain. Pippen, a screen on Middleton. Clock at 6. Bain passes to Pippen. Shot, high post. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Giannis up top. Pass to Hunter. Lopez sets a screen for MP. And here's Green outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Baines got his 5th rebound in this one. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Baines seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Jackson. Over onto Tacumbo. Jackson misses.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Edey, covered by MP. Pass to Edey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it just seems...
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They've got Pippen. Also Williams out there. Gigi Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the rejection by MP. Out to the wing. Lillard finds Hunter. Portis a screen on Williams. Hunter against Williams. Pass to Portis. Nobody near Lillard. Craps in the tray. Lillard's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
Here's Pippen. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lillard dishes to Hunter. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Lillard against Pippen. Down low. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
MP against Williams. MP inside. Now here's Prince. Defense is right there. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Jackson finds Aldama. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Free throw good from Aldama. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the 1st round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, so with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year you got to be healthy in the playoffs, and these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
Pocket 2, and Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more, it'll be hitting the showers.
And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Williams kicks to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Pippen. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Pippen's got 12 points in just the second half.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
MP passes to Prince. Hunter against Pippen. Milwaukee with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams up on top. Defended by Middleton. Pass to Jackson. 14 feet away. Rebounded by Jackson. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Prince with a screen on Pippen. MP kicks to Jackson. Back to Hunter to end the cold streak. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Hunter on the wing. Middleton against Williams. Oh, Hunter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why MP's guys are looking to set him up, because they trust in his ability to get up and finish off plays.
Pass to Aldama. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Here's Pippen. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Konchar's checked in for Wells. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Taurean Prince. And it's Green in for Jackson. Pippen against Hunter. Lopez sets a screen for Hunter. Pass to Green. From the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams kicks to Pippen. Back to Williams. Jackson dishes to Pippen. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Pippen. driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Lopez, a screen on Pippen. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pippen outside. And the rejection by Giannis. Pass to Green. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Pippen. No problem knocking that one down. MP's got 21.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. Back to Pippen. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Hunter up top.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his 1st and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Jackson gets to Pippen. Hits it from 3-point range. 27 points for him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williams. MP dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hunter's got 6 assists in the game.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Jackson, he's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Fortis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And MP, he's subbed in for Jackson. Here's Lillard. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Clark, a screen on Lillard. Pippen outside. Clark sets a screen for Pippen. They need this one. And it's sent back by Prince.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical. Good.
Red shirt. Brutal. Go on, blue shirt. Red shirt's all fucked up. Lost him behind the trees. Tragic. Get a different angle. Oh, wow, look. Just threw the shit away. Hell yeah, I'm going to go and congratulate him. Hell yeah, dude. Good fighting. Beautiful. I watched that from afar. Good stuff. Came at me. Yeah, I thought you looked aggressive, dude.
Lateral movement and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Williams against MP. Outside, Green. Pass to Lillard. For 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Williams. Pippen against Hunter. Pippen misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Stolen by Pippen, so no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, just...
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.
You ready to rumble, young blood?
Coming. Okay, we need more. 5 days for the official server. Crap. I won't feel satisfied. There's one. Okay, PD. Come on, where? Yeah, look up the book a bit. Go ahead. Go and find something. It's chattery.
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live.
Those tadpoles. I can't take it. The cow, man. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you get yourself much at
Oh, say does that.
video, give it a like. Make sure to check out.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the starters for Utah. Collins and Kessler, there in the middle. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's George in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, as always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Early in the season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason, Doris.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
George against Lillard. Now here's George. Marketed for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. And no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach from Milwaukee, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's George. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
After the first one, this will happen.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And Utah has possession. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Kessler. Good work defensively by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Middleton against George. Now here's Middleton. The D's right on him. And he gets that one.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, BA. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud. L-O-U-D. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And Giannis throws it down.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
And so, Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Double team, I couldn't get the pass there. Okay, going him, I got him. Off, complete. Short street, stay, no street. But I got the paper, I have to get a still. Stay. Stay. Gonna reset this. I'm already on the side. Okay, we're getting on feet. Come around. I got there and play. It's that's a break there. I'm turning on the kick all the way. Keep playing down. Just tie the game. The game close against the phone. The game out. Going down first front of the next game. see that shit? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally, flag. There's help. Somebody's got to be helping.
Looking to end the run. And Clarkson with a layup.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. And it's blocked by Collins. Now George. Throws it up high. Lopez with the steal. Middleton finds Lillard. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Lopez. Jackson the screen. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. George left side to the paint. Lopez against Collins. Clock at 6. Clarkson against Jackson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Bucks leading by 3. Lillard outside. Lopez, the screen on George. George against Lillard. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. George outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collins. Back to Markkanen. Now here's George. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And they swept the team last season. Got the upper hand and sustained the momentum.
Off the ball again. You can't going on the point.
He's making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Sexton's checked in for Utah.
It's all you, MP.
Middleton passes to Lillard. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
The MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. He nails it, and we're tied. Sexton's got 5 now.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Outside Hunter. Lopez, the screen. MP scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lopez. Here's Middleton. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. George finds Kessler. Back to George. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. They need this. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee, and a switch here also for Utah. Mills, he's checked in for George.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. He's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Pass to Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Free throw good from Sexton. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Lillard finds MP. Lopez, the screen on Sexton. Hunter against Sexton. Pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound. Here's Sexton. He has 7. At home with authority.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Nothing I'm reaching. Nothing happening.
The Jazz making a switch here, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Kings. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
When I look at Milwaukee, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
Prince, the pass to MP. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lillard. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Lillard against Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Markkanen's got 8.
Get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Fires the 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Utah leading by 3. Here's Markkanen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix, and with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
MP with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Kept alive. Lillard against Sexton.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
I ain't even gonna lie. It's gotta be bucket.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Lillard. Here's Sexton in his last outing with 12 points. Inside, here's Clarkson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard with the ball. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Fires from deep. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Pass to Clarkson. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Sexton against MP. Here's Prince. Middleton with it. Kicks it out to MP. He tries for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah leading by 5. Pass to Filipowski. Got it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Milwaukee shooting around 40% early on here. Lillard against Sexton. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Utah, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
I've explained it to the win where they understand. Okay, business aspect. Understand.
You need some energy out there. Okay, you're up.
And I feel like people are trying to.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. So the Jazz 5 right now. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. Sexton finds Clarkson. To the paint. Pass to Hendricks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Picked by Prince. Green with the ball. He's covered by Clarkson. Middleton outside. Just 4 to shoot. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Brad, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And it's Clarkson missing. Bucks trail by 4. To the inside. The jump hook. The kick to Hunter. Middleton outside. Back to MP. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jazz leading by 4. And here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hendricks. Launches a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And finished off by Hunter.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Smith's checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sexton passes to Clarkson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
BA, there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak.
Just 5 to shoot. The long-range hit from MP.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Utah leading by 3. Down low. Here's Sexton, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
MP outside. Pass to Middleton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like this from Middleton, using his height inside to generate points.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. The first free throw is good. Lillard's checked in for Prince. And a switch here also for Utah. Juzang, he's checked in for Clarkson. Both free throws good from Middleton.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Pass to Sexton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Utah shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensaball's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. The rebound by Filipowski. Utah leading by 6. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Sexton. Pass to Sensabaugh. On the take. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Now here's Portis. Second chance shot. The rebound by Eubanks. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Sensabaugh, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Left side Hunter. And he hammers it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Here's Sensabaugh, covered by MP. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Sexton against Lillard. Kicks it out to Middleton. Portis a screen. Pulls up at the elbow. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Middleton's got 13 now.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Outside Sexton. Here's Sensabaugh. Hunter covering. Sensabaugh, no good. The Bucks trail by 6. Shot from the wing. Here's Middleton. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
There's a screen from deep. MP. The shot off that time. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Jazz leading by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
That was for their second child, right? She had went to the court to prove that he was the dad. She was trying to put him on child support. So I guess that there was a situation. We don't know what the situation was, but that kind of like went away because they got together and had another big gap. And then y'all remember back in 2023 when he was outside. I remember it was the viral video of Chance dancing on with that carnival for his 30th birthday. She was backing up on him. This wasn't feeling it, you know. She saw Christmas.
25 is right around the corner. It'll be the year for the 20th anniversary of that film. Let's see, play. Third guy, third. Why not celebrate that film early? Cover it easily besides the iceberg chart that I created for all things that this chart covers everything from lore, juries, prayers, your merchandise, media,
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. A different look here for Utah. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA. And, of course, Brook Lopez, he's right in the conversation. This guy's a tremendous rim protector.
The way these two guys patrol the floor, it's impressive. It changes how the offense attacks, especially inside.
Pass to Kessler. Markkanen with a screen on Portis. Shot clock at 5. For 3, George. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Clarkson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP goes up and throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
George feels it out a bit. And here's Markkanen, defended by Jackson. Utah with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard, shoots over Collins, and Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George against Lillard. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Collins passes to George. No good. Unable to win this run. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Out to Portis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. Lillard passes to MP. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Markkanen outside. Here's Collins. That one off the back iron and out.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Lillard against Clarkson. Now here's Lillard. He's closely guarded. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Utah leading. To the inside. George. Count that bucket.
The way George handles the ball and finds...
What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Utah. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, which of these matchups are you excited about here?
Me and Kenny in a race to the board.
I don't know you want any part of this, Shaq, especially when we have Christmas trees in the studio.
Sounds like Shaq might be thinking about tossing you into that tree during the next race, Jet. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Jazz.
They've been choosy.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wow, Colin Sexton displaying all his skills today.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his...
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for George. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Middleton in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Hunter passes to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Hunter can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 9. It's Markkanen on the wing. Middleton covering. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Now, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen on Clarkson. Hunter finds Middleton. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple. Hendricks has got 12.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Sexton. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Filipowski comes in for Clarkson. The Bucks trail by 17. MP outside. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Sexton. Markkanen with it. Middleton covering. Yep, that one's good. Markkanen's got 19 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Then about the halfway point, they'd start to stray away from reading an entire defense. The third.
The Bucks trail by 19. Outside Hunter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The pull-up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lillard finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. Checked by Sexton. And that one's good. Middleton.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Utah leading by 16. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Pass to Lopez. Middleton with it. MP right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it. Middleton, no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
The Bucks trail by 16. Back to Hunter. It's stolen. Lopez with the steal. The drive by MP, rebounded by the Jazz. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. He takes it in, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
Chapter created by Uma and Alonso, first team 2019. All the wins in Japan, February 22.
First one falls for him, and the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Green is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Mills, he's checked in for Utah. Now Hunter, he's got 11. Pass to Prince. And here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Prince. From deep, MP. Utah grabs the miss. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Hendricks. Middleton covering. Back to Mills. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Jazz lead by 20. And so MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Here's Hunter. And another miss by Milwaukee.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
Portis with a screen on Mills. MP, the pass to Portis. Here's Prince. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't drop.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Really mucking it up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Colin Sexton, Filipowski out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. Pass to Prince. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations, MP has met those and then some.
Mills finds Sexton. Driving inside, it goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Portis with a screen on Sexton. Over to the wing. Portis, the pass to Prince. Outside Hunter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
Good on the second one. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Sexton. Eubanks the screen. Sexton passes to Eubanks. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Eubanks, he's got his first 2 points. Well, the Bucks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Prince against Sexton. Outside Hunter. Picked by Prince. Oh, he tries a 3. And Hunter hits from deep. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Pass to Hendricks. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
Portis with a screen on Sexton. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Eubanks. Jazz leading by 21. Mills with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Sexton. Over MP. And it's Utah scoring again.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Sexton against MP. Now Portis. Jackson surveying the D. Baseline jumper. That's short off the rim. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Williams is checked in for Mills. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Hunter against Williams. MP, the pass to Portis. Portis with a screen on Williams. Lillard right side. Clock at 6. From about 19. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. The Jazz again can't hit. The Bucks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Portis the screen. MP against Williams. Portis left side to get back on track. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Shoots a fadeaway. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Out to Lillard. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
It's just the style that's up in us.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Green's checked in for Jackson. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Collins. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
6 to shoot. Clarkson against Middleton. And it's Clarkson missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Kicks it to George. Markkanen sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. George, that one's good.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Hunter against George. Pass to Lopez. Over Kessler. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Utah, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. From 15 feet away, Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
It's George on the wing, covered by MP. MP against George. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And that one goes, feeding him with a lead pass.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his...
It's a completely new group for the Bucks. A big group substitution here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for John Collins. Hendricks has checked in for Larry Markkinen. And it's Colin Sexton in for George. Sexton against Hunter. Outside Sexton. Here's Filipowski. It's stolen by Trent.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Colin Sexton.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah.
First with fan reception of the series, second half.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
During the second
we'll see you next time.
Which could attribute to the lazy or bad allocation.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season.
Watchery. Is that you burn the dark but one side to see a watch?
Some nights, the shots don't fall.
Tough result. Now get over it.
You also see Watchery torture pizza several different methods without requesting to. It makes you wonder if Watchery had a military path or something similar to Maniac's perfume. Maniacs is a perfume and cologne brand from Japan that makes special sense related to anime and manga characters. Maniacs is the best known set not long ago. For sale on the site at the light, mellow, and mellow. Dying to know what real comes like. Musical adaptation of Death Note, created in 2014 by Frank Wildhorn and Jack Kirby. The musical changes several things from the source, especially the ending, but people don't seem to mind as it's surprisingly a good rendition of the story. One thing it obviously struggles with is fast pacing, and Death Note isn't really a story you can tell in a 120-minute window. Even if you aren't into musicals, you should still check it out as the story, costumes, and acting are all really close pictures to the original. Like Corset. In the manga, when Light is speaking with Ryu about leaving a bunch with the Death Note, he mentions briefly that he can wear a corset to discreetly bind the Death Note to his body. While this was never actually shown, the internet went rampant with this idea and created this constant fan art of Light wearing a corset. It didn't show most of these, but you get the idea. Several countries have banned both the Death Note anime and manga for several different reasons. Some of the notable ones being China, Russia, and South Korea. With all three of these countries banning Death Note for pretty much the same reason though. They all believe Death Note has a negative impact on the human psyche with its many themes of violence and These countries have direct sales embargo on Death Note merchandising as well. Russia even confiscating Death Note paraphernalia in some cases. I think there's some major cases that caused these bans in just a bit. Death Parade is life. Death Parade is an anime released in 2015 and was created by a producer from Studio Madhouse, which is the animation studio behind Death Note. In episode 11 of Death Parade, the man is very similar to Light, sitting in a bar that is supposed to represent purpose. The man is only in a couple shots and we never see any more. Despite it obviously just being a small reference to Death Note, many people made fan theories on how Death Parade and Death Note could be Light after he died. Arigaku. Arigaku is a character from the Japanese live-action film Death Note Light Up the New World. Light Yaku's son, despite being 8 or 9 in the movie, is the owner of a Death Note. He was conceived with no one knowing the real mother, and it was hoped by Light that he would take the pyramid until after he died. The guardian of Akari. This obviously doesn't lead to Akari being very mentally stable. He causes Akari to be easily corrupted by the Death Note. Still chooses to never really show what Akari looks like. You can only see him slightly at the baby in flashbacks. I won't spoil what happens in the story, but it's pretty great. Full Metal Panic, the second raid. Full Metal Panic, the second raid. The second season of Full Metal Panic anime released in 2005. The animation studio behind Full Metal Panic, Kyoto Animation, was originally going to animate Death Note.
Looking good, my guy.
Over here. Get ready to light it up tonight. Over here.
time. Same time.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And a chance here to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now Washington's starting group. Koulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Brogdon in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So Milwaukee will get the first possession. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Poole. Valanciunas with a screen on Lillard. Poole with no one around. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dame.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And that one misses. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the Year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
There are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Kuzma outside. They set the pick. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo defending. The kick out to Poole. Brogdon looking around. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Poole. And there's Lillard on the assist by Trent. Lillard's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Valanciunas. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Coulibaly. Giannis against Kuzma. 6 to shoot. He's making a change here. MV's checked in.
Got it.
Pass to Poole. And here's Kuzma. Here's Valanciunas. Still without a basket. Here's Poole. And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Brogdon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brogdon's got 5.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Hunter on the wing to stop the run. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Coulibaly to the inside. And they recover it. Kuzma can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Poole kicks to Kuzma. Poole against Trent. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Lopez. The 3 from MP. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Poole the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Brogdon. The shot's good. He has 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Poole kicks to Valanciunas. Brogdon with it. Covered by Hunter. And the rejection by MP. Giannis passes to Hunter. Hunter sets a screen for Lillard. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Brogdon. And they'll get another chance. Lillard outside. They get it back. And to Kumbo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead. Poole kicks to Brogdon. Lillard against Poole. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Poole. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flaw from Antetokounmpo.
Here's Coulibaly. 9-point game his last outing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment now to see the numbers for Damian Lillard. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Bucks leading by 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. MP finds Lillard. The shot. Washington with the rebound, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Down low, it's Sullivan to Kumbo. MP outside. Inside. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by MP.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tell you what, Dame wasn't unknown entering the league, but I'm not sure many folks predicted this kind of career for him.
First free throw is good. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Smith checked in for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Now, here's Brogdon. They really need more from him in that loss to the Clippers.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Here is Lillard. Smith sets the pick for Hunter. And the layup is good. Hunter's got 7 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Boy, with that strong body and good size, Brogdon's able to finish through contact.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Brogdon. MP passes to Lillard. That one doesn't go. Washington trailing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11, and it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Smith, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Bagley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
The Wizards have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That's good from Bagley. And so Bagley nails them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Hunter against Brogdon. Portis kicks to Lillard. A step back shot here from deep. Green. The shot comes out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Bobby Portis out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Green, and there's Jackson. And it's MP in at the point guard position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
On the clock, Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Song. And the rejection by MP. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Here's Bay. Still scoreless. Now Sarr. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
And finished off by Bagley.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
George against Jackson. Pass to Hunter. Right wing. 4 on the clock. From deep. Green. Bagley with the rebound. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second. George passes to Sarr. Nice ball movement by Washington. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Trent's checked in for the Bucks. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
So it's Washington now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Bay against Green. Bay gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Hunter on the wing, guarded by Poole. Green passes to Portis. Middleton on the wing. Here's Hunter. Portis a screen on Poole. The drive by MP. Portis can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to George. Here's Poole, covered by MP. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Over to the left wing. Portis, the pass to Middleton. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. George passes to Sarr. Sinks the triple. Sarr's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
MP outside. And again, the Bucks miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not.
I made the mistake of thinking that it was like a before and after.
His night.
Poole, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bagley against Middleton to end the drought. Trent outside. Good on the triple.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Poole, the pass to Bay. Poole with the screen for Bay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bay's got the lead back up to 4 now for Washington. Portis a screen on Poole. Here comes MP, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
Here's Poole. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Pass to Bay. Over Green. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
MP fires from way outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. George passes to Poole. Over Hunter. Poole no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Poole. Good defense by MP.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's blocked. Sarr with it. 9 points last game out. Goes up with a strike, and Poole gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton, and Lillard subbed in for Green. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. By himself, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Giannis a screen on Brogdon. MP kicks to Portis. There goes Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Washington. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Brogdon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with him.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Koulibaly with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts it up. Wizards passing it around. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma to the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
MP outside. Offline with his 3. Wizards leading by 5. Down low. Here's Koulibaly. Doesn't go for him. Giannis with some nice D. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. MP outside. It's Portis, high post. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Sarr with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Brogdon outside. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Aggressive move by Sox. Love seeing that.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Where they can bring. It's not only that, and still being serious about pursuing.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been. Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shaq, you're pretty loose yourself.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back to Big Truck. I'm Ryan Airy. And this, everything you need to know before watching the quick game. The son is a compulsive gambler who lives with his mother. He's also kind of a deadbeat dad and husband who is now estranged from his wife and daughter who are about to lose.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Malcolm Brogdon has been exceptional here tonight.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Each player is wearing green jumpsuit with the number on it. Doug is number 456, the final player. Quick game staff Enterprise wearing each jumpsuit to match with the dates on it.
He's checked in for Trent. Sars checked in for Washington. Bay comes in for Poole. Wizards leading by 3. Taking a look at the Wizards. In the post, it's Sar and Valanciunas. Koulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Bay in the small forward position. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon so composed, riding the wave of momentum, not forcing shots, instead taking what the defense gives him.
Lopez a screen. MP outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Kicks it down to Middleton. Hunter, no one around him. And again, the Bucks miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Looking to end his cold spell, and the dunk by MP.
MP knew exactly where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that.
Washington leading now by 5. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And Bay throws it down.
And look at Bay run the floor, taking advantage of the situation.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard with it. Brogdon puts him up. And it's Lillard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Song. Brogdon outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 12-point Washington lead.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
MP dishes to Giannis. Back to Hunter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Valanciunas, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Hunter. MP rattling the rim.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And, you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Lopez sets a screen for MP. And the three off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Bay. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. MP right side. Giannis passes to Hunter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez sends a screen for Antetokounmpo. Down low and stolen by Song. Here's Bay. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 12. MP finds Lillard. Got us a screen on Brogdon. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in to Antetokounmpo. And Trent subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's MP. He's got 19. 27 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Middleton looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And Song pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's the Washington Wizards looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting up.
We then have the arrival of the
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Green is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's MP. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's MP for 3. Bay pulls it in.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And here's Poole for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Wizards lead by 16. Lillard dishes to Hunter. Back to Lillard. MP with a screen on Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Bagley, no good. Bucks trail by 14. Portis finds MP. Green with a screen for MP. Outside, Green fires for three. Washington with the rebound. And a wide open look for Shaw. From outside, off the mark. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Poole, the pass to Bay. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nice shot from the wing.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but if forced, he's more than able of knocking those down.
Portis is screen on George. Hunter kicks to Lillard. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for George. Trent hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
That free throw missing.
Welcome to the Heavy Spoiler Show.
He hits the second from the line. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. MP outside. Portis sets the pick for MP. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sarr. The shot, no good. Bucks trail by 12. Green with a screen for Hunter. Outside, Green. Here's the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Koulibaly. And finished off by Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Hunter up top. He's defended by Koulibaly. Portis against Bagley. Lock at 6. Floats it up for MP. And stolen by Song. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bay's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
MP with a screen on Poole. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Sarr, guarded by Green. Sarr, the pass to Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
That's good from Bagley. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for Green. And Middleton subbed in for Lillard. George is checked in for Washington. And so Bagley nails them both. Now, here's MP. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
To the paint. Lopez sets a screen for MP. Back to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Washington, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bagley. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for George. And the Wizards with possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Washington. Poole. Lopez with the block. Valanciunas passes to Poole. Now Sarr drills the three-pointer.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. MP outside. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
In the corner, it's Saul. A three-pointer, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And the first one at the line is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game.
Yo, crazy game.
It looked kind of similar, right? Called it the constant said distractions. It looked kind of similar. Scoop Jerry Moore, man. Ex-Lavin said they are behind. It do kind of look similar to that thing.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not
gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good. So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
You know what I'm saying?
You playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
It's fine. It's fine.
This Johnny nothing. This one. And I told Johnny, did he ask you? No. Let the party here. What are you right?
My brand new bag. Okay. You asked me, was it yours? Oh, okay. Whatever you really can. Still like on the chair.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of these people that are coming out are they're sent on the internet.
Regular. First.
Sam Wilson in the blue Captain America weakens into the battleground teamlet between the U.S. military and the Japanese military. They call it the celestial.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons. What's up, bro?
Up next, the Hawks taking on the Bucks. For Atlanta, what could be more satisfying than this? Winning 9 out of the last 10. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with MP. And it's Middleton in at the 3. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passes on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
BetterHelp.com/NewRockstars and get 10% off your first month of therapy. So some other details from that commercial in Scott Lang's book.
So the Bucks win the tip. And MP said he wanted to outplay every player in his rookie class. Easy to say, much.
That Joaquin is just reading up on the Avengers' history from the Infinity Saga, probably because he wants to join the new era of the team. And he wants to know what the legacy and what the historical lessons to be learned are from older films. So Joaquin has a bottle of Pinga Doce juice on the left side of frame. This is from the 2008 Incredible Hulk film. And after one of these bottles showed up in Deadpool and Wolverine, also there was like an advertisement for one outside of Scott Lang's apartment in a deleted scene in Ant-Man. I just love how Marvel Studios loves bringing this back. And then we see Giancarlo Esposito's Seth Volker sidewinder saying, "Stand by for proof of death." He is the head of the Serpent Society, and he's prominently placed on the new poster that was released. But the leader does not show up in any form on that poster. But he does show up here, somewhat shorter than we expected, wearing an Uncle Sam hat, pushing through the crowd at
what looks like a press conference, but if you look at the background, that is Walter Reed Hospital. Why that someone important has been injured, has the president been injured through some kind of event, and then through that medical procedure could be how he becomes the Red Hulk. But this Uncle Sam is kind of like a fun joke.
For adults 45 and under to be in our HPV vaccination act. Sound like you?
Not me. In a relationship.
Sexually active and not vaccinated.
I'm too old.
If you're under 45, you're not. For most people, HPV clears on its own. For those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers.
Oh. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain HPV-related cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back and mouth cancer, and genital warts.
Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone. It doesn't treat cancer or HPV infection. These diseases may have. Not only do we have the American propaganda figure of Uncle Sam saying, I choose you, enlisting you in some great fight, but it also is tall enough that it would conceal any size of a head. We don't know how big his head is. And Marvel Studios has been pretty effective hiding this from us. I think they don't want another Modoc situation. But there was a Funko Pop figurine that showed many characters in this movie, including Samuel Stearns, the leader. And his cranium doesn't look that much bigger. It is green. But, you know, Funko Pops always have somewhat exaggerated physical features. I think it's going to be bigger, but not like huge. At least something that can fit in half. I just think the forehead is going to be slightly bigger than the last shot we saw Samuel Stearns in that 2008 film. And then maybe just like simulate Nelson's normal head, but the top part of the cranium is like 15% larger than it should. 15%. About right, but we also see him in this scene in what looks like a normal looking silhouette. As he says, Captain America, you don't even know what this is. They won't show us his face, so there's going to be something interesting with his face. Again, I don't think it's just going to be a green Tim Blake Nelson. I think there's going to be more President that's right. That's right. 4,000 American
Ooh.